Hi guys, this is Kerry Painter, the visionary mumpreneur, visionary mumpreneur, and I haven't even had a drink from the UK. And if you've read the blog post that accompanies this video, you will have got some pretty darn good tips about how to keep yourself motivated. But one of the ways that really wouldn't do itself justice if I wrote about it is to have real clarity and real purpose. I was fortunate enough to attend a webinar about this, and it was amazing. We're all told to set goals, and we're all told that these goals must have a time, they must have an objective, and they must have lots of things in there that you can hold yourself accountable for. But the one thing that a lot of people don't tell you how to do is to break that goal right down into daily, tiny little steps. Because let's face it, if you want to earn $30,000 a month, you can, but if you don't know how to do that, and you don't know what direction to go in and what steps to take, how can you ever possibly do it? I'm just going to take a business model that's just, I'm going to do something that's really easy and really simplistic so that you can kind of get an idea. If you haven't read any of my blog posts, you'll know. If you haven't, then there's a good blog post about how to promote the right affiliate products. And I talk about, one of the things that I talk about in that post is that if you can, you need to create residual income. Now, what's that? Residual income is an income that you earn month in, month out without having to do any repeat selling. If you do that, you're made for life. But I'm just going to make figures up in my head here. Okay, so let's assume that you want to earn $30,000 a month, okay? Right. Now, that is, let's just say that you sell you promote a product that is $100. Okay, you might get $50 a month because there aren't many products, but there are some that give you 100% commissions. So I'm just going to pick an average here. I'm going to pick, let's just say 50%, and that's actually quite generous. So if you know that if you want to earn 30,000 a month, the first thing you need to do is break that down into how much that is a day. So let's divide it by 30 just because it's easy. So with 30,000 a month divided by 30, that's $1,000 a day. Okay, now say, and I'm going to assume that you are involved or going to promote a product that is residual income, because if you don't, you're going to work yourself hellishly hard and you're not going to get the internet lifestyle that you really want. So let's assume that you get you promote a product that is $100 and you get $50 that on a monthly basis. Okay, so if you want to make 30,000 a month, you want to be doing $1,000 a day. So you want to be making 10 sales a day would equal $1,000, but bear in mind you're only going to get 50% of that. So you actually need to be making 20 sales a day. Now, if you're not on a residual income, that's going to be difficult. It's going to be really, really difficult, but it's doable. So let's say that's what you want to get to initially, eventually. So maybe what you need to do is to start off by saying, right, okay, $1,000 a day equals, I've just said it and I've completely forgotten it now. So I'm just going to think about it a second. Okay, so like I was saying, $1,000 a day equals 20 sales. Now bear in mind, if that sounds like a lot, and it is a lot, but if you can find a product that has residual income and even 100%, it will be so much easier for you to do. But let's just assume that you do that. So it's going to take a while to build up. So if you were to make 2 sales a day, for example, that would be $100. So over the initial first 30 days, you will make $3,000. Okay. Now, assuming all those people stay, that's you're already you're already on your way. You've got 10% of your income. So if you carry on in this fashion, it's going to take you less than a year to make 30,000 a day if you basically just work on the premise that you're going to get 2 sales a day initially, and so eventually when you've got those 2 sales a day for $3,000 for your first month, 6 for your second, 9 for your third. Yeah, it's going to take you 10 months if you just work on the basis of getting 2 sales per day. So 10 months in, you'll be earning 30k. But you need to then know, so now you've broken it down, and that's really good because you know exactly what you need to do. So if you want to earn quicker than that, obviously, if you're saying by the end of the next year I want to be earning 30,000, you can obviously ramp that up. So if you doubled it to 4 sales a day, you would be there in 5 months, etc., etc., etc. So it's really important that you know what your outcome is every day, because if you know what your outcome is every day and how long you're going to take to get where you want, then it makes it a heck of a lot easier for you to do, because once you know that you need to make 2 sales a day, then what you look at is the amount of leads you generate. So what you would then do is generate, let's say 100 leads, and maybe 2% of those will buy immediately. So if you know that you need to generate 100 leads to get 2 sales, then clearly you need to be generating traffic and finding a method where you can generate traffic that will get you 100 leads a day. And this is really, really important, because it's all right knowing what your goal is. You want to fly away, you want to do this, but if you don't know exactly how much you want, and you don't know how much you need to do in order to get there, it's meaningless, because it's too big. It's like driving, isn't it? If you don't have a map and you don't have a sat nav in your car or whatever, and you just go out and you just wander around until you find it, you're not taking the shortest, most smoothest, quickest road. So it's really, really important that you that you basically know exactly what you should be earning every day, and also why you want to be earning that. What does it look like? Maybe you want to be able to take your family on holidays. What does it look like? What would it feel like to be in a first class seat on a plane? What would the beach look like? What would it smell like? How would you feel? How would the sand feel in your hands? What would the waves sound like when you were standing by the shore and the sand was running through your toes? Me, I want a Harley. I want a big purple Harley, and I've just actually been looking at them on YouTube, and I think, the feel of what it would feel like to sit down, how it would sound when you turn that engine and turn that throttle, what it would feel like when you left, and that initial kick when you set off, and how the noise and the kick when you set off, and that tickling sensation in your stomach, and how it would feel to hold the keys in your hand, and all this. You need to sit down and really just write all this down. Imagine where you are when you reach that goal. Are you in your house? Are you in front of your computer? Who's with you? What can you hear? What can you see? And this is vital, because if you just do all the other stuff, but you have no idea what you need to do on a daily basis to achieve your goal, you will never make it, or you will make it in a very slow time, or you might give up because you can't see that you're heading towards that goal. If you see 2 leads coming in a day and you're they're signing up, you can see it, you know it's coming, and you know you're getting closer and closer to it, and the feeling of oh, yes, 2 more leads, yes, I'm getting there, I'm getting there, I'm getting there. And you might even wish to kind of, that's a bare minimum. But you might wish, if you're anything like me, you don't take anything to chance. You always overestimate, or you always underestimate. So say, right, I want 4 leads a day, and then if you only get 2, you've met your bare minimum. Anyway, that's all from me. I hope you found this post really useful. When I listened to the webinar that I listened to about this, it just blew me away, and I was so excited and so motivated. And I literally sat and wrote pages and pages and pages and now I know every day what I need to do to get to my financial goal, and I need, and I know, how I'm going to do it, in great detail. And if you're struggling with any of this, if you don't know how to set a goal, if you don't know, what your goal is, if you don't know, come and find me. I'm happy to talk to you on Facebook. Um, you know, maybe 10-minute chat or whatever, or if you want to work with me, and then you can have all the time in the world off me, and I promise I won't charge you a thing for it. Well, not all the time in the world, but I will be able to help you out. And even it might just be an email, you find me a question, I answer it, or whatever. But if you work with me, I will help you with all this stuff. I will, I'm not going to do it for you, because there's no point. You have to do it yourself. It has to come from within you. But if you want my help and you want my guidance, then click on the link below and I will see you on the other side. Have an amazing day, and I look forward to getting to know you.